Hello traders and welcome to tradingwithbill.com. I'm Bill. We're in Pattaya, Thailand and we got sunny skies. Some clouds. We got some sunny skies today. So you might see some sunshine. Yesterday, thunderstorms and rain. Actually, I had to shut my computer off. Pouring it down yesterday. Unbelievable. Beautiful. I like rainy season, by the way, in case you haven't figured that out. I do like rainy season. Dollar index, 93.79. Ooh, man, what's going on with the dollar? Oh, well, what are you going to do? All right, so holidays. Japan's off today. China's off today. Of course, South Korea and South Africa really doesn't affect our trading, but they're off on holiday also. So what's going on, my friends? Good to be with you on a Monday, beginning of a trading week. 2 days off is way too many. I keep saying that. 2 days off is just way too many, my friends. Way too many. All right, so what's going on news today? German IFO business climate out of the Euro today. BOE, Bank of England Financial Stability Report. That ought to be interesting. CBI Industrial Trends Order. Wholesale sales out of Europe. Draghi speaks again. Wow, he's a chatty old man, isn't he? And, wow. Pretty dull on a Monday as usual. This is not unusual. So not a lot going on news-wise today. So it'll be a technical trading day. Let's take a look at what happened in New York on Friday. This is a Thinkorswim platform from TD Ameritrade. So CL, the old CL, right? Down day. All right, boom, up she goes. So we got a higher low. Didn't get a higher high, but we got a higher low. But now we're at 71.52. So, yeah, something to watch. You know, we're now 1, 2, 3, 4, right, 5 higher lows. So we'll see. You know, maybe this is going to take the old bump now to the downside, or it's going to stretch out and hit that 72 area and then come back down. Dollar index on TOS is at 93.79 on the Dixie. Gold was down, recovered a little bit, currently at 113.49. The VIX is really down, very surprising. I would have never seen that coming, but the VIX is at 11.68. Very, very surprising. The ES has had 2 down days. Well, this is the beginning of this one, but Friday was a down day on ES's. And then, of course, our 6E Euro futures is now above this 200 exponential moving average. Really, really interesting. On a Forex chart, we're below that 1800 on futures. We're at 1825. So very interesting on the Euro. We'll take a look at that, of course, when we get to the charts. So that's what's going on. I mean, nothing unusual. You know, you hate to see the dollar index just sliding down like this. But it is in a support area. It's at that 200 exponential moving average. So maybe we'll see something happen there. Gold, I would expect to slip back down again. I don't see a lot of movement in the gold. And we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But, folks, I don't care what they say. They can put all that news out there they want. The markets are still bullish. Markets are still bullish. They can talk about trade wars and this war and that. They can talk all they want. They don't know what they're talking about. Oh, my goodness. Markets are still bullish. People are still buying. People are still making money. All right, let's do it. Let's bring over some charts today. Charts. We got charts. We got charts. And you can notice that I did what I said I was going to do. All the charts are on here. I think I got 24 charts, 24, 25 charts on this. And these are the, the most current, probably the most pairs that are traded. I don't have charts on here that we wouldn't trade. But it's pretty interesting. It's good to watch. And, of course, we want to take a look at, see what's going on, right? So let's do this. Let's take a shot here at the Euro. I think it's in a confluence area right now. You know, it's sitting, below this 55, I think if you can, 74.80, well, this is you'd want, see, the problem with this is if you take it at 1740 or 1750, which is okay, at 1720 you're going to get this 200 exponential moving average. And if you look left of the chart, you can see that it's reacted there. But do I think this is going to pull back all the way up to 1800? Well, you would like to see that happen, right? We would love to see that pull all the way back up there to that 1800 area. Right? We'd love to see that come down. I spent so much time trying to figure out how to make this stupid arrow bigger. I can't figure it out. I've tried everything. I cannot figure out how to make these arrows bigger. So, you know, we can get a pullback up to this 1800. I think that's a good idea. Do I think this is a good idea to sell it here? Probably not. I mean, I'm not into that. And then you got a double trade if we get down to this 200, right? So if it gets to this 200, you'd probably want to buy it, right? Gets to the 200, it's going to bounce off there. At least from history, we can see that it's done that. And you want to buy it. And then, well, what if it goes through it, right? What if it goes and says, hey, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to go to the downside. Well, you know what? We could take it to the downside at that 1720 area. Yeah, you're coming into this, you know, double zeros. I get that. But, you know, trade it really small, you know. Trade like 2 mini lots, 3 mini lots. You know, like just put little money on it. And then when it gets, momentum gets moving, you can add to your trade and see how it goes. So that's what I see on the euro. I don't see a lot. Draghi speaking, you know, might give it a jolt here or there as we can. This has been staring me in the face all morning this morning, and I like it. This is the Aussie CAD, okay? So this is pulled up here, and now it's sitting at this 55. This is a really nice move, right? This is a very nice move here. And if you know, we could actually take a fib here of the last swing. That looks like a gap, doesn't it? Let's go that way. No, let's go this way. So we take a thing to the last swing. We're at this 618. Price is currently at the 618. So maybe this is going to take a move to the downside now on this Aussie CAD. You know, with oil on the upside, I think it's a good possibility that, you know, because, you know, the CAD is such a commodity pair. And so is the Aussie. Wow, that's like two magnets trying to get together, right? So we'll see what happens here. But the trade plan would be to sell this, right? Had a nice move to the upside. And, yeah, let's see what's going on there. Is this a gap? Look at this gap. 93.88. Wow. That's a pretty significant gap there. It looks like, but the gap's filled, right? The gap's already filled, so who cares? Who cares? It's filled. Yeah, so maybe we'll get this to come to the downside. Now, if it breaks at 55, you know, I wouldn't be entering this now. Definitely wouldn't be entering it now. There's nothing in Asia today that's going to stimulate this to move. But I wouldn't do anything with this now. But I'll tell you what, it's something to look at and take it to the downside. Or it's going to come back up to this resistance at 94.20, and it's just gonna, you know, do what it's going to do. All right. What else we got going on? Take a look at some different stuff today. Here's a New Zealand yen. Another really nice area you're at here, confluence area. It's busted above all the EMAs. You know, there's your 5 underneath price, the 20 and the 55. Everybody's underneath price. So maybe get a sell trade here, but you know, you don't want to get in here until 74.90. 74.90. Right? 74.90 will take it to the downside. Right? So like right about here, we'll take it to the downside. 74.90. Look to take it down. You know, if you look at this, yeah, and then you're going to come into 74.60. So you're going to get about 27 pips, 30 pips. And then, you know, then you got to make a decision, right? You know, take off 2/3 of your position, let the last third run, right? Or just trail it. Just stick a trail on and trail it really, really tight. 10 pips, that's about it. And see what you can do. It's a Monday, right? I'm not shy about trading on Mondays. You know, the key is entries, right? Everything's about entries. Entry, 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 entry. you really want to get that entry spot on. You get that entry spot on, it just makes your day a lot nicer, right? So this is now above this 55 with this last candle here and heading to the upside. So there's nothing to do here. This might come up to the 75.60 area. Right? That was a blue candle, right? So now, this might come up to the 75.60 area. And you're going to want to sell it. Right? I'd watch it, but I wouldn't do anything now. There's nothing to do now, folks. There's surely no trade alerts today, right? I was, interesting. Here's the euro pound. When's the last time we looked at the euro pound? I don't even know. This is nice. The 20 EMAs right here. We're at resistance. However, you know what? These are all decision candles, right? You got a couple of indecision candles now, but these candles were really nice decision candles. So, you know, I would look at 89.70. 89.70 will take you to the downside, right? Right underneath this 20 exponential moving average, you know, then I would say to take that. Now, what's the key here? Well, the key is all these moving averages are pointed to the upside, and they got good angle and separation. So, as I want to sell this, that's really probably not the trading plan to look at. We probably should be looking to buy this. This is bullish. Now, whether this was a data candle here, which is possible, you know, so if you're saying, well, maybe we need to do something different, just take this back down here, right? And look at this. The 618 at the 55 exponential moving average, if you want to buy this, why not? Right off this. So, you know, you got some decisions here, right? Listen. We never want to trade weak against weak or strong against strong. And that's what we got here. You know, the euro's okay, and that's because the dollar's down. It's not because the euro's doing great stuff. You know, the euro is stronger because of the dollar. The pound is weak. You know, that's what you could say. The pound is just weak. So, we'll see. You know, we're playing weak against weak here, pretty much. So we'll see. This is pretty interesting. You know, if it pops out of, you know, it might come back up to the 0.900. Right? Wow, what if that happens? But there's nothing, my friends, there's nothing to do here. We're in a nasty sideways price action. Hey, I might be able to use my rectangle box. You know the one I couldn't figure out last week? I still can't figure it out, right? Right? There's nothing to do in this box. Nothing. Just leave it alone, okay? Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. Let's take a look at some regular pairs real quick here. We'll take a look at the pound dollar. I like it. I like it, right? Look at this. Sideways. You know, this looks like all of New York, doesn't it? This looks like all of New York was sideways. Wow, this is like the fib day, huh? Yeah, just fib this bad boy. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Boom. Right now you want to pull back. You know, you'd like to pull back to this 382. Why the 382? Because you got that 55 there. You got that 55 exponential moving average. Pop that right about there. Boom. Take it back to the downside. I talked about this last week. I've talked about a couple of weeks. This 23.6 fib. Watch this fib. This 23 point. People don't pay attention to it. It's a very, very powerful fib. That 23.6 fib. So watch that, and maybe it might come down from there. So just keep an eye on that. I'd much rather it see come up to the 38.2 confluence area, 55 EMA. You know, I'd much rather see that at that 3140 area. I think that's just a better, safer trade. Because if you take it at the 23, we got all this junk we got to fight, right? But after that, wow, look at this wide open space, huh? Woohoo! Wide open spaces. Yeah, what a weekend, huh? Another weekend. What else do we want to take a peek at? Well, you know what? Let's take a look at dollar yen. I normally don't trade it. I don't trade the dollar yen, to be honest. I think if I traded it 10 times in a year, that's a lot. I use it as a guide, but look at this. I mean, spatially, if you look at this, this is just bullish, right? This is just bullish. Yeah, everybody's worried about what these people are talking about. I'll tell you what they're not talking about. They're not talking about how bullish this is. That is bullish, folks. Right. Bullish, bullish. And I don't see no bearishness in that. Right? That's an uptrend. Spatially, that's an uptrend, right? Isn't it funny? You know, watch this 200 exponential moving average. It's so powerful. You know, I can't remember the last time I watched like CNBC or anything, or Bloomberg. I can't remember the last time. It's been so long, probably over a year. But one thing they do that I think is correct, they do use a 200 exponential moving average on all their charts. That's the only thing they do right. And it's just a powerful, powerful EMA. So yeah, that's what's going on with the dollar yen. We'll keep an eye on that as we go. I'm really glad that we got these charts back. We're back in the charts. We're not going to have no issues. I'm not, bye-bye trading view. That's gone. So that's what's happening. That's what's going on. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think we got a good Monday ahead of us. It's going to be slow. We're not going to come out of the gate banging. We're not going to come out of the gate just woohoo. It's going to be slow. It's going to be easy going. We'll slide into our week, but hopefully we can get some moves. I don't expect much moves in Asia today, though. I have to be honest with you. Asia looks really, really slow. Traders, thanks so much for being with me on a Monday. Got a full week of trading ahead. Traders, always remember to trade smart, not hard. We will catch you tomorrow morning in Asia. Traders, don't forget, always have a little bit of fun. Have a great trading day, my friends. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.